Let's look at what's new in Hive this week. When you're in Approvals view, you will now have the ability to filter on the approver. When you're in Portfolio view, now you will be able to see the project start date field and also text wrap multiple columns. In addition to these, we're now giving you the option to only allow admins to create labels in Workspace settings. You can also now share a note easily with all members of a project or workspace. And last but not least, you will now be receiving ready to work on notifications when you have multiple dependencies listed in an action. Let's start with the first update. When you're in Approvals view, you can now easily filter the name of the approver by clicking on the filter icon here and selecting the name of the user or the team name to view the list of approvals they provided. Let's move on to updates in Portfolio view. Now you have the option to select project start date as a field in Portfolio view. You can now sort out your projects by due date and start date. In addition to this, you can now wrap multiple columns in a Portfolio view, which makes it easier to read the details in a field. You can also now share a note easily with all members of a project or workspace. When you open up your note and click on the Share button, you'll see the option to share your note with everyone in your workspace or just members of that specific project. Another update we have this week is around label settings. Moving forward, when you go to your workspace settings and click on Labels, you'll see the option to restrict creating labels to only admins in your workspace. Let's move on to the last update for this week. You will now be receiving notifications when multiple dependencies listed in an action are all completed. Just to give an example here, if I have two dependencies listed in this specific action card, and once they're both completed, I will be receiving a notification indicating that specific action card that has been previously assigned to me is now ready to be worked on. That's all we have for this week. As always, thanks to everyone who has requested features or voted in Kenny. We're so proud to be community built. See y'all next week.